how does China perceive the recent U.S. arms deal with Taiwan, and why is the timing so significant in your own point of view?
Well, thank you so much for having me here tonight. As you said earlier, the China's point of view is very clear, actually, on this issue. So Taiwan's always been part of China, and not only that international society has accepted the People's Republic of China of the only China in the world, but this is also echoed by the three joint communique and as well as other international treaties agreed with the U.S. So the current arms sale actually went on at a very unique moment because very recently we had Donald Trump electing into office. Although we are not really sure what Trump 2.0 means for the greater geopolitical landscape, but what we can see right now is that the Biden administration is trying to at least use the very last moment they have in office to achieve their own political goals without bearing in mind the importance of maintaining regional stability in the Taiwan Straits and going against the one China principle. So this arms sale at this moment is, I think, really shows the Biden administration's attitude toward the issue and their disregard for stability in the Taiwan Strait.
And I would like also to welcome with us Mr. John Rosman, a national security analyst from Washington. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Mr. Rosman, what message is the Biden administration sending through the recent arms deals with Taiwan? And does this actually contradict the one China policy, which is a foundational principle in U.S. policy vis-a-vis China?
Well, the other foundational principle is the Taiwan Relations Act of 1979 that whereby the United States agreed to continue supplying arms to the Republic of China on Taiwan as part of a way of deterring the communists on the island from taking it over. So, preventing communist China from taking over a piece of land that's never owned is a foundational part of U.S. policy. The Chinese government in Beijing is solely responsible for the acts of aggression that have been undertaken between it and its neighbors.
Well, I will go back to Dr. Chen and ask you, Beijing has promised firm countermeasures, and I'm quoting here, against the U.S. and Taiwan. Could you elaborate on what forms these measures might take?
Of course. In terms of the countermeasures, I think it's first that we need to make clear that the countermeasures are not against the Taiwan people, but it is against the malicious behavior of the current sitting government of Taiwan, which is illegal in our own view, as well as the malicious intention and behavior from the U.S. In the past, we have seen mass military demonstration from China, but those are more a show of force. Those behaviors, we are trying to send a message to the U.S. and to Taiwan, saying that such behavior is not really accepted. However, if this provision from Taiwan continues, then I think China is ready to implement other ways as countermeasures. For example, sanctions and other international tools that have been employed by other countries in the past.